background music.
I'm live.
Sorry.
Hey, everybody. I have a message for Theresa May and British Parliament. Feel free to share this far and wide because, unlike Tommy Robinson, they can't arrest me. As an American, I am blessed and endowed with certain freedom bestowed on me by God and guaranteed by the Constitution of the United States. And as a woman especially, I wake up every day and thank God to be an American citizen, where I can open my big fat mouth and speak whenever I want to. I thrive in liberty. I am grateful for it. Today I'm cashing in on that birthright and using that very freedom to exercise my right to free speech, because I don't just see it as a gift, but rather a contract. That if I am able to freely speak without prosecution, I have an obligation to do so on behalf of those who don't. On behalf of people like Tommy Robinson. So I have a message for you, Theresa May. And to you, the mayor of Londistan. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. You cannot arrest me. You cannot silence me. You cannot deprive me of liberty like you've done to the people of Great Britain. My forefathers made certain of that back in 1776. You see, the British government has a long and sordid history of tyranny and oppression against common citizens, not just in the territories they invaded and occupied and conquered, but within their own country. Their thirst for global domination has never died. It's just reversed course. These days, instead of occupying other countries, the British government uses foreign agents to occupy their own land and subvert the very people they were elected to represent. The UK is being destroyed from the inside out, and Theresa May is leading the charge. You cloak your invasion under the guise of humanitarianism and spout your lies about liberation and opportunity, yet you do not afford your own citizens the same rights. You are literally sacrificing British citizens for the benefit of foreign beings. This is not a mistake. This was not a well-intended, misguided misstep. At this point, it's clear to everyone in the world that this is by design and with absolute intent. Theresa May, you and your co-conspirators are guilty of treason. Treason by aligning yourself with foreign invaders. You are complicit of opening the door, leading the way, and issuing policy which has allowed a foreign invasion on British soil. You are enabling the third jihad. The third jihad is expansion of Islam into the West. You see, these so-called refugees don't just want your land and resources. They want the complete annihilation and eradication of British culture. To erase any history or heritage of any society that is non-Muslim. As an elected leader charged to represent the people of Britain, who are now literally fighting for not just their lives, but the right to exist, the right to be British and to celebrate their ancestry and religious beliefs, to perpetuate their own culture. You deliberately chosen not just to ignore the outcry, but to prosecute them for wanting to exist. Theresa May, you are responsible. You are responsible for the rape, harassment, terrorism, child trafficking, murder, and overall oppression of the British people. By deliberately aligning yourself with foreign agents against your own people, you are guilty of treason. And to the people of Great Britain, if they can silence Tommy, they will silence you too. When your child is raped or tortured, do not speak up. You will go to jail for racism. When your wife, your mother, your sister, your daughter, is walking through the streets of Londistan and being harassed by a group of Muslim men that want to gang rape her under the guise of freedom of religion, do not speak out. Because while they have freedom of religion, you do not have freedom of speech. You will go to prison for being an Islamophobe. The message has been received. If you complain about these invaders abusing you or your family, you will be jailed. That is the message that British Parliament and Theresa May are sending to the people of Great Britain. The British government no longer represents you. It no longer represents the British people. This is not your government. It's theirs. Treason is defined as the crime of betraying one's country, especially by attempting to kill the sovereign or overthrow the government. So let me ask you, the people of Great Britain, is Theresa May guilty of treason? I say she is. And I say it's time for you guys to fight back. You did it once before, and here I am. It's time to demand the right to exist in your own country.